Congratulations, finance department rock stars. You've wisely invested over 9 hours in your interview preparation. Now what? We protect your investment with interview logistics. This video will teach you step 4 in my top 12% interviewee method, an interview preparation program for corporate finance and corporate accounting rock stars like you. Whether I'm flying across the country, driving across town, or logging into a video conference app, interview logistics has always ensured that I showed up to the interview on time, fresh, and ready to close and get that job offer. What's up, finance department rock stars? I'm Chad James, a CFA charter holder with real-world chief financial officer experience. One of my passions is accelerating the careers of ambitious corporate finance and corporate accounting professionals like you. Ambitious Finance is a channel dedicated to sharing with you the hacks and methods that I learned on the 10-year journey from no finance experience to nobody, 2008, to finance VP in 2018. Interview logistics is the process of planning your interview day in advance. Interview logistics is step 4 in the top 12% interviewee method and represents approximately 1 hour of your total 10-hour interview preparation investment. The rest of this video is going to walk you through the 4 steps of interview logistics that I personally take whenever I'm preparing for a corporate finance job interview. Step 1 in interview logistics is to review the agenda for all the logistic details that you need. So by no later than 72 hours before the interview, either the hiring company or the recruiting agency will have provided you with an agenda. If not, get it. And then review the agenda for all the information you need to show up on time and ready. So if it's a physical in-person interview, you need the building address, parking instructions, how to get into the building, where to go. If it's a virtual video conference interview, you need to make sure you got the right platform and login information from the hiring company, as well as a good internet connection. If you do not have all the information you need, don't be shy about reaching out to the hiring company or the recruiter. After all, they want you to show up to the interview on time as well. Interview logistics step number 2 is planning your transit. If your interview is in real life, physical location interview, then you want to reverse engineer your travel plan, your route for interview day, wherever you're starting from. Most likely your home, but if you're traveling across the country, you could be starting from a hotel, and map it out, know your route, and then have some backup plans in case there are any issues. Going above that, if it's possible, if it's a local interview, just to drive across town, actually do a dry run before interview day. You don't want to learn unfamiliar traffic patterns on the way to a job interview. If the interview is virtual, then still test your connection, make sure you've got the right platform installed on your computer, and know that you have all the right information connections to get onto the platform on time and ready to go. Last, make sure you have a point of contact at the hiring company just in case something goes wrong interview day. You know, this could be an administrative assistant for the department where you're working, or it could be a human resources professional. But if something totally beyond your control goes wrong, it'll help you out to be able to call someone inside the hiring company and give them a heads up. Interview logistics step number 3 is getting your time off arranged. The best practice is really just to take a full day off of your current job whenever you have a job interview. Particularly if you've got a 4-hour half-day interview, or even if it's just a 2-hour interview. Take that risk off the table that something's going to go wrong at your current job and disrupt you, put at risk you showing up on time for your job interview. If you can't get a full day off, just get as much time off as you can and create buffers around the time before and after the interview. Block your calendar and Outlook, create as much protection of your calendar as possible so you can get to the interview on time, fresh, and ready to close with a job offer. Interview logistics step number 4 is staging your interview day for success. There's 3 parts to this. First is review the agenda to get your interviewer names. If the agenda provides the names of your interviewers, you can research them on LinkedIn, determine which interviewers should be asked which specific questions from the questions you drafted in step 3, and you can make a little small talk. So this allows you to really target and curate your interview approach to the unique individual nature of each of the people you're going to speak with. Part 2 of staging your interview day for success is food. New food experimentation and interview day do not go well together. So be sure to eat some safe food that you know agrees with your body the night before and the morning of the interview. And then part 3 for staging your interview days for success is the attire. What clothing are you going to wear? This is a great opportunity to show up and look like you already fit in. So reach out to the recruiter or a contact in your network who has experience with the hiring company and see what the cultural dress style vibe of the company is. You want to ratchet it up and make sure that you're dressing with the professionalism of an interview, but then show up to the interview like you already fit in. Let's go to the big board for a recap of the 4 steps of interview day logistics. Here we go, team. Interview logistics. Top 12% interviewee method, step 4 of 4, and approximately 1 hour of the total 10-hour investment. Time will vary depending on how complicated your travel is for the interview. So step 1, you got to review that agenda and make sure you have all the logistical details you need to get there on time, and then plan. And then step 2, use that to plan your transit. And then step 3, get that time off. Try to get a full day off work if you can, but get as much time off as you possibly can for your interview. And then part 4 here, you want to stage your interview day success. So that is knowing your interviewers, research your interviewers if you have their names. And then you want to plan your food. And then you want to dress like you already fit in. This hour of interview preparation is so important because it locks in your investment and protects the over 9 hours of interview preparation you made in the first 3 steps to ensure that you give your best possible interview on interview day. And that is what positions you to close and get a job offer. No matter the job interview situation, planning interview logistics has always paid off for me. I've always showed up calm and ready to go because I had a good interview day plan well in advance of interview day. So if it can enable my success, I know it can enable your interview success too. That's a wrap for interview logistics, step 4 of 4 in the top 12% interviewee method, an interview preparation program for corporate finance and corporate accounting rock stars like you. If you have completed all 4 parts of the method, congratulations to you because you are about to go to a job interview as the most prepared candidate. And being the most prepared candidate is what best positions you to get a job offer. If you found value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel because more videos designed to accelerate your career in corporate finance and corporate accounting are coming. Also, please share the videos with your colleagues. Last, I'd love to get your feedback. Please leave comments in the comments section. What did you like? What could be improved on? And what are the subjects you want to hear about in the future? More videos are coming, and these videos are designed to accelerate your career. I'm Chad James. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Have a high performance day. And congratulations on your next job offer.